Week 11 was not our best performance, really our worst performance of the season, but Sean Clifford did kind of get thrust into a position that was not the best. Last week, playing for Hendon Hooker, who had a severe injury, he actually finished the game pretty well and was able to win the game for us in kind of comeback fashion. This week, however, not the case. The pressure was crazy, the receivers weren't open, and there was a lot of bad throws, and a lot of throws out of sack type of situations that just led to turnover against turnover. First half was okay. Second half, we just fell apart completely. But heading into week 12, we do have one of our quarterbacks back. The original starting quarterback in Tyson Bagent. He shouldn't be on the list, whereas Davis is, and then Hooker is for 2 more weeks. Hooker likely, unless Bagent just goes absolutely off in these 2 weeks, will probably go back to being the starter, which is definitely a development, but Bagent, for right now, is obviously the starter, as we did not have a great game with Clifford. The Bagent, secret Bagent man, is back in action. Short and medium's decent. Deep is, it is what it is. Throw power is pretty damn good for considering, we just used Clifford, who's like 85 throw power, which just feels like unusably bad. Looking at the offensive line, they could be worse, right? And we've had some injuries there, so let's not have any long-term injuries. Let's have Wyatt Davis be the only one. But this is obviously still a work in progress, and hoping for a breakout. And we've got a lot of linebackers playing really well, and just pick 6 is not enough, it seems. It's just not enough. But let's do a short week. Apparently it's a short week on top of it, which is great news. Is this... Wait, short week? Didn't it say 12:30 something? I'm so confused at what happened, or did we have like a Monday game or something, and then this is into Sunday? I don't even know. But beat the Steamers and commit 1 or fewer turnovers. I mean, that is just a toss-up. Who knows if we're going to complete that or not. But this is a 12:30 a.m. game, so is this like a Thursday game across the pond? I'm really not sure what that is, but let's take a look at the injuries of the Steamers, if they have any, and then take a look at that roster, as the Steamers have 0 injuries. But then looking at their team, Geno Smith, of course, very accurate, but throw power definitely lacks. Javonte Williams, broken NFL record the last time we played against him. Hopefully doesn't do it again. Looking at wide receivers, A.J. Brown is amazing. Michael Thomas is pretty decent. And then Allen Robinson is all right at number 3. Definitely need like an actual slot receiver to get underneath that. Dolcic, very good at catching, I guess. He's definitely kind of mid, considering he's not super fast. He's not super tall. Wirf's amazing. Quentin Nelson, amazing. Center's okay. Right guard's amazing. Right tackle, pretty good. Once again, probably the best line in football. Brandon Graham, not a bad left end. Chandler Jones, pretty bad right end. Aleem McNeil is a pretty damn good DT with a ceiling, a high ceiling. Definitely need a new DT too. However, it seems to be a 3-4 with Phillips on the edge. I can't remember if Phillips played well against us last time. The linebackers, they're all right. Thibodeau, very solid right out. And then, of course, corners. Corner 1 is set for the future. Elam should be the number 2, but they're not starting him. Free safety's great. Strong safety's all right. Obviously, we have a pretty good memory, and we do not want them to run all over us again, so we're going to stop the inside run. They suck at running, stopping the run, ironically, as well, so we're going to run outside this time, and I don't know what I want to do here. I don't want to put Bagent there, because I kind of just like Hendon Hooker. Might just keep Kuntz there. I'm not really 100% sure what I want to do just yet. We could go like Malone to try and get a breakout, because edge rusher is definitely one of our big problems, so I think we're going to put Malone on there. Despite, it's a rainy one, that is not good, but despite the Steamers' record, they did smoke us the first time we played them. Of course, Javonte Williams on the season, pretty damn good numbers. A lot of that, actually a third of that, came directly from us. Bagent is back in, and man, it is not a great week for him to come back, as it is a rainy one, going up against the team that we just could not stop that first matchup. But maybe this will be a good matchup of the ground games. We have a pretty good run team ourselves. We have 2 running backs that are very capable of putting up numbers in Beatty and, of course, the starter Rodriguez. I can't really remember what happened the first time against Geno, but I can tell you this much. It was not a good game for us. It was not a good game for us. Sean Clifford, of course, sitting on the sideline, and Bagent is back in for the first time in several weeks. Hendon Hooker will be back in 2 more games. And obviously this is Bagent's time to try and take back the starting job. It was his for a while, and felt like without the injury, it was pretty much going to be his for the rest of the season. But now, I mean, unless he really has himself a run, it's going to go right back to Hooker, even if he wins these 2 games. You know, he's got to have good games in those wins. Wins aren't enough. And that's saying something from this team that we're even shocked to have 4 wins, let alone any. As we roll over, miss, and there's a broken tackle. A huge hit, though, by Campbell. And they're going to start with the ball at the 20-yard line. Geno Smith coming out there with Javonte Williams right next to him. Looking at the season, 16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 2,000 total yards passing. Suppose he could have some rushing numbers. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Well, let's get 200 likes, and we'll have another episode tomorrow. Kind of rolling through this season pretty quickly. Oh, we missed. And Javonte Williams, tackle for a loss. A much better start. Almost broke off the tackle, in fairness, but hey, a stop is a stop. Where the hell is AJ? Going against Javonte. Breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle. It begins. It absolutely begins. There's no way Javonte is this good. From the 34-yard line to the outside, trying to get over there. Good defense. A loss again, but also a loss for us in freaking Anthony Orgy. And he is walking pretty slowly back to the locker room. That does not look good, let me tell you that much. 33-yard line, Javonte Williams. Kind of cooking us, but we did get a stop, lost some yards. Oh, he slips away, and that's going to be a first down and then some. Smoke Monday's too slow. Robinson for 67. How in the world is Smoke Monday so slow that Allen Robinson looks like Chris Johnson? CJ 3K if Smoke Robinson was the safety every time CJ went out there. That is unbelievable. Doesn't get the hit. We overrun it because I didn't expect that animation to go the way it did, and big touchdown. Back on the old grind, Mr. Tyson Bagent. Trying to win that job back. Some decent blocks on the ground, and Beatty will gain 7, maybe 8. Rodriguez now on the inside handoff from the 26-yard line. And running through the tackles, that was right through the guards, that was a tough one. Thought whoever was going to run and hit the gap there was probably going to take us down without a gain, so I was like, screw it. It doesn't look good. Forcing that one to Cobb, and kind of good that the ball is bad because that corner was kind of in front of Cobb. I suppose even with there's 5 down linemen here, we have the tight end, so we're going to run it anyways, and Rodriguez will turn it into a first down. A gain of 12 after 4. Let's go with a play action. The backup tight end looks pretty primed on this to at least get a few yards. Maybe not. I guess we'll just take the backup tight end. Whiteheart. I wanted Shorter in behind, but the DBs kind of dropped back. I might have had Kuntz as well, but 3 yards and no turnover. That's really the stat line on that play that I was kind of looking at. Play action. Do we have the time? Shorter is open. Throw is right on the money. Shorter. Not the fastest guy in the world, but looks fast enough, and now he's injured. Please don't be a big injury. Hobbling to the sideline. I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, if it's a really bad injury, you would think that they wouldn't even let him do that. But who freaking knows? Quick throw to Kuntz. Maybe was our guy. And there's nobody there. Throw away. Perfect coverage again. Ankle bruise. He'll be fine. Just got to sit him down until he's healthy. And thankfully, he's not back in. It said Cobb, so I was like, oh, this thing's going to mess up. Beatty trying to cut it back. Didn't want to cut it back that hard. Gains 2 on what could have been like 6 or 7. It's always a super long throw, but Randall Cobb could be the guy. And they cover everything. Tyson Bagent just going to run. And once again, back to the ugly slide. But 10 yards gained. Actually had time to throw and make a decision. But I went for the safe play. Over the middle, and Kuntz drops it because he gets blasted. I can't believe he made a play on that, though. Was completely lost, turns around, and he just so happens to be right on the tight end that's wide open. That sucks. Randall Cobb. That's a great throw upfield. As you throw that to the outside, it's not a first down. You throw that behind, that's probably picked. That was in the perfect spot. That is the only spot that would have gotten us a first down. Good job. First down. We're going to go to the tight end, who is open. Leads him upfield, somewhere to Cobb, down to the 1. See if we can hurry up to the line and just actually run it. Oh, no. Oh, no. And nice kind of pick play, and Whiteheart almost doesn't get it. spinning around behind the line of scrimmage way too hard. Enough for the touchdown, though. Nice answer back. Really good drive there. Kind of like a pick play, but didn't actually, like, impede him anyway. Well, we impeded him, but, didn't get in his way purposefully, I suppose. All right, halfway through this first quarter, and the score is all tied up again at 7. Mauga's in. Do we have some injury I wasn't aware of? And here goes Javonte. And here goes Javonte. Nobody's going to get deep. And Javonte for 75 yards. I do not know how he does. It might just be the fact that they have that good of a line. This feels like Derrick Henry versus the Texans all those years. Like we're getting smoked. Up the middle, and nice fight though. Gains 4 on what could have been like 1 or 2 at best. Not even like what could have, but what like should have. Screen pass to Beatty. They're on it. We're not going to... Oh, we do get the throw off. I was about to say we're not going to get a clean enough one off, but we do blast it. But a first down is a first down. Yeah, I'm sure the triple option's good to run, huh? Oh, there goes Bagent, though. And I try to do the proper slide, and he just keeps, like, hurting his kneecaps. He's going to have knee pain. Although he kind of has to... What is that? It's like a damn tree branch, that route. Although I will say Zach Kuntz is open. Stiff arm, kind of worked to the 21-yard line. Bagent having an okay start. A lot going on this playbook, though. There's a lot of movement, and there's a lot of, like, different levels of routes. Shorter. That was a floater to shorter. Gains 8, though. Works out. That's a dangerous one, though. Luckily, there was no one on the play except for us. Could be looking for the tight end. And we're not going to get there. Should have threw it away, but just didn't see the pressure going, and obviously would have been grounding anyways. Would have needed somebody to be kind of nearby to throw it to them. Beatty on the streak. I mean, I'm down. Did it work? Back of the end zone. Dot! Thibodeau in pretty good coverage, but Beatty has the speed and the route running skills, and the throw was on the money. I do not know if that pump fake worked, but what an answer again. I'm going to say, though, in the rain, Bagent cooking. He is cooking. It's all tied up, though. 14-all. Trying to get out there one-on-one. Of course, we miss it. Just hit him low. It's like the only way to stop this guy. 95 yards in the first quarter. On par for more than last time. And that's saying something because he broke an NFL record. He had like 306 yards. Beat the record by like 10 yards. Oh, that could be picked, and it is. Hayes, chance to return this for a touchdown. Geno's too fast, though, and chases him down and out at the 13-yard line. Trying to get a revenge against this team, and a pretty good start to do it, as we might take the lead. Don't think we have the lead yet, if I'm not mistaken. And oh, there goes Beatty. Beatty for his touchdown number 2. This one on the ground. Usually you think the rain would like cause the team to not play well on offense as, normal, but oh Lord, Mauga on that. Gained 6 yards. That was a weird play. Geno is only second completion of the game. But yeah, I mean, it seems weird because we never really played this well with Bagent. Maybe Bagent's just on a whole nother level trying to make up for lost time. And we're not going to get there. Javonte falls down, but another big first down, over 100. Entering the second quarter, on par for 400. The yards are actually so similar, too. It's basically just flipped. The rushing and passing yards are flipped for each team. Weatherford, great hit. Only a yard gain. That's like basically stopping like anyone -5+. A lot of linebackers up to the line of scrimmage in general as well. Let's go with Jones. A lot of people to cover. Can't cover that tight end, but it's going to be a good blitz from Weatherford, who causes a loss of about 7 or 9. No in between, of course. Let's go with the blitz, or the user anyways, on Malone. All Malone. Spin move doesn't work. At some point, maybe just take the shot. Nope, throwaway. Played it safe. We're up 7 already. Be playing it a little too safe instead of just taking a shot to someone like A.J. Brown. Randall Cobb on the return, trying to cut it all the way back. And I don't know who I think Randall Cobb is, but he is not that fast anymore. Stretch play to the right. Everyone's back and healthy, which is nice. Using a little bit of speed to get out here. Try to stop juke, kind of. 4 yards gain. And we kind of have like a running back committee. It works out for us. We like it. Some days it's all Rodriguez. Some days Beatty plays a big factor, and we only gained 2 on that. Thought we could outrun him for the edge, but didn't. What a tackle. A little zig to Cobb. Give a quick look to Kuntz if they're kind of sleeping. And that is a nice swap by Devondre. Maybe I had Cobb. I thought I had that inside look, and Devondre just gets there. That will be a punt. If I threw it a little earlier, maybe. But I wait so long on those plays. What a freaking gunner play. Oh, I thought he... When did he fair catch? Like, how am I ever going to see that? From the 30-yard line, Mauga in again. Oh, yeah, for Orgy. Oh, what a hit. Gotta assume that is the reason why that ball wasn't on target. Forgot Orgy got injured. We don't even know what the injury is, do we? I don't think we know just yet. Obviously, Shorter's back in, so it's definitely not a good sign. And they have, like, no pass game right now, so they're going to run the ball, gain 4, open up that third down a little bit. And it appears Orgy is out with a turf toe, which is, you know, sometimes hit or miss, so we'll see what that turns out to be. But at least it's not like a season ender, hopefully. And a curl route, caught. What a clutch catch. Michael Thomas, huge play. Extending the drive, like, right on the absolute minimum yard line they needed to gain. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, we can't get over there with Cam Jones. There goes Javonte, trying to help out. We do. It breaks off on more tackles to the 43 now. Got to get a stop. Of course, it's really hard when this offensive line is as good as it is. And I'm not really sure what they're gaining there. You have 1 whole yard. Nice. That's the type of play you run if, you know, a teammate has like a catch incentive bonus, whatever. And that is a pretty good play. Try to strip it, and our safety just completely missed. To the 18 goes Thomas, who already saved the drive. Let's see if he can finish the drive for him as well, or maybe we pick him off. Bring everyone up a little bit. Make sure this run isn't going to get free if it is a run. Can't get over there, and that will be a touchdown. Michael Thomas had himself a drive. Touchdown Steamers tying this one back up. Hayes on the return. Already has a pick in this game. Oh, my Lord. We just completely missed. Nice. Play action. I want more. I'm going to take more, and we miss. Bell wide open has been sold so many times this season. It's kind of crazy. Going to go with the screen pass to Rodriguez to the left side. Actually, you know what? We're going to run the ball. I don't really care about any of this. We're going to just hand it off. I mean, it looked pretty free, and 9 yards tells me it was. 3-1 stretch play. And we get denied. I was going to cut it back, but I felt like it was open to the right, and it just wasn't. Like, what I'm seeing is if I go left here, I took this one step left. I don't know if Kuntz gets there, and then I have number 99 there. And I'm like, if we get our blocks, I can maybe just run through them. And the problem is we tripped over 73. Because all we had to do is get to, what? Right where 83 is? I mean, I feel like we fall forward easily for that. But the problem is we tripped over our own guy's foot. And on 4th and 2, considering we couldn't even get 1 yard, yeah, I'm going to have to punt it. Especially in the rain. I can't really trust the throw either. And there goes Hayes, really cooking up this game. Ball's going to go out of bounds, so we don't have to worry about anything. And they'll have the ball at the 33-yard line. Michael Thomas' last drive, 3 targets, 3 catches, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Let's try Malone again, who's done pretty much nothing this game. Out there. And it's a good enough tackle from the 37-yard line. 2nd and 6. And I need you to... Hayes, no way it's going to happen again. Good tackle, good stop, but to the 32-yard line... We slowed him down a tiny bit, but he's still pretty on par to break his own record he broke earlier. I genuinely don't understand what it is. I mean, I guess it's once again the O-line. I keep saying that, but it's like very obvious as to why he's doing so well. He's really good after the catch, or after contact, but still, just no other team has a line like this. This is astronomically good, and I'm hoping for some retirements. Here's looking at you, Zach, and good teamwork. Lose a yard. Carter Warren is injured. I don't even know who the hell that is. Was that their low overall center? No, I think that was Nick Harris, no? I don't know who the hell that is, unless they had a guy playing... Oh, no, playing it for someone injured. What a hit, but fresh set of downs at the 2 probably doesn't change too much here. If anything, gives us less chance to try and stop the bleeding. As we, of course, did have a 7-point lead, and now we're going to be down potentially 7. And the cutback Tries to force forward and reach, but the ball arm got trapped. So he kind of fell forward without the ball being free, and, well, it's second and goal because of it. We'll call timeout if we actually get the stop here, but if not, there's no point. And we try to get in there. Doesn't matter. Javonte breaks the tackle, and they take the lead back. Going to put Rodriguez on a wheel just in case it is actually a blitz. It's not, but Rodriguez is still open. Trying to truck forward, doesn't get it. I didn't think we were actually going to get that edge, but looking back at it now, I think we might have had it. Hurry up. Head Bell free. And that is about as wide open as you're going to get. Clock is not really a problem, so I'm not going to hurry up. I'm going to hurry up. I'm not going to call a timeout. We're just going to go back out there and have another play of all 3 timeouts. Be nice to get down the field a little bit more before using another. Thank for that swat. I don't know what the hell that is. That is not a good read. And the moment I make that read, they're like, you sure you don't want to run the ball? Are you sure you do not want to run the ball? Like, are you absolutely sure? And that's a great throw. First down, Kuntz. Don't know how to feel about the block and release, but here we are. And that's the route I wanted. And that ball is really decent considering the pressure. And the ball is caught beautifully. One time out from the 35. If I run the ball here, we have no, safety nets left. And that's actually pretty good. And it's a perfect throw. And we will get back on the board 28-all. See, we hit the extra point. If I hit this extra point, we get to go back to simming the extra point. See, not a challenge. Right down the middle. All right, they do have yet another chance to try and put up some points before halftime. But instead, they look like they are just going to run it out. 180 yards at half. I don't know who gets the ball here. I think it's us. Pretty damn sure it's us, actually. So, slightly less on par since they'll have one less possession. But just don't let them have another 300. Please, defense. I don't want to see it. Anyways, we're in a close one against the division rival Steamers. It is all tied up at 28-all in the rain on the road. Of course, they're killing it on the ground. We're doing all right in the pass game, and play them out's pretty even, and it's a good matchup so far. Like I said, that's all I could really ask for. Last time, we made more mental errors, but this one, it's really just, can we stop the run? Can we tackle the damn ball carrier? Can we stop these blocks from being so good? And then, of course, because we're the first game, there's no stats and win-loss to look at. It's going to go right back to the game and see some potential highlights here, which, I mean, we've had some okay plays, but they're definitely a little bit better on the highlights than us. Javonte Williams breaking, 8 tackles in the first half. Of course, that's exactly what they're going to show. Nice little cutback lane. Great blocking, though. Stiff arm, and then just the perfect blocks like we just talked about. So, while he's really good, breaking a lot of tackles, he is in a fortunate situation with this offensive line blocking as well as they have for him this season to the outside, and somehow Allen Robinson slips off that for the 67-yard touchdown, and Smoke Monday's legs, they do not work like they used to before. As far as the focus, run outside has been okay, but I'm going to change to run inside, and I'm going to try to defend run inside, because that's literally what's killing us. Here it is. Basically a fresh game to start the second half. And try to return this one and spark something quick. And not a bad little return. Almost got out of there. Got to the 27 anyways. Nice little starting field position. Tyler Batty on the inside carry. I still like this. And are they offside? Is that an offside play? I mean, I was really unlikely that we were going to, unless it was an insta-hold. Offside freebie play. You'd almost never see that. Sucks we're running. Shorter, of course, who is not shorter than many, is going to be in on this sweep play. I just killed the mic, and just like our guard just killed that player. Tackle, actually. I don't know why I just abuse this microphone. Like, I'm just like a terrible parent for it. And I don't know why Rodriguez doesn't truck through that. I know it's a big DT, but I need you to run through that. You've run through harder than that. That is disgusting. Third one for the 36. And we'll get a lot of blocks this time. Oh, wow. Kind of snapped the ankles on. Ronnie Bell's injured now. Snapped the ankles off of C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He was not equipped for that situation. This is going to be a handoff, 99% chance. Really doesn't matter what they read. And slips off. There goes Jordan taking the second level again. 36 yards on the ground for Beatty. Torn labrum. Can we please keep one wide receiver for more than like 1 or 2 weeks after we regain one. Just a new guy every time. Look at the blocks. Shorter! Maybe we want him out there. All the way to the 9, Rodriguez. Perfect blocking, especially from Shorter. Maybe Shorter gets rewarded with the play action. Let's see it. Randall Cobb being the healthiest receiver on this team is definitely not on my bingo card. And trying to do too much, maybe. Maybe trying to do too much, but hey, it doesn't get picked. That's all that matters. Shorter is a tall man. That's actually really good. And that's going to be a touchdown. Dot! Bagent is cooking today. Justin Shorter. Sideline play. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. And after a big mistake, they're actually going to be at the 3-yard line. This is not a good play for them to not score touchdowns on. Man, it is impossible to stop Javonte. This line is just cooking us alive. He's got perfect blocks, and he doesn't, go down easily, and it's just bad. Oh, that is wide open, and try to knock it out, couldn't because it's A.J. Brown. It'll be a first down. They are out of the bad situation already. Did not take long to get back to the 25-yard line, let me tell you that much. Who's blitzing this side? Fair enough. Let's try to speed rush with Malone. Actually, let's go power. Not that it matters. They got rid of that ball quickly. Nice strip attempt, 6 yards. Our kind of chance to pull away from this one, or in this one, seems to be a takeaway because they're just doing really well on offense. I miss completely and just tackle their own dude, but 2 yards gain. It's manageable 3rd and 2. Maybe need to blitz. Screw it. Let's get in there. And the tight end is wide open somehow. Huge hit. Robinson not scoring a touchdown this time, but doesn't matter because they are well on their way to getting down the field anyways. 43-yard line. I mean, they're taking a little bit, but obviously, oh, what a block. Get up there. Great tackle, but Javonte can block like that too? Yeah, I was about to say, they did get, from the 3-yard line all the way to the 50. That is a really good drive so far. Malone. No rush. Oh, actually did get some rush. Throw's still going to get there, and that will be a first down again. Hayes with that pick. Really clutched up for us earlier. Hoping he can somehow do it again. And we do hold the edge, and he loses some yards. Fair enough. Good job, Malone. From the 43-yard line, 2nd and 12. We try to blitz hard here. And we do get him. Cam Jones takes him down to the 50. They're going backwards. Suppose this game, being as good as it is, kind of spoiled that last episode was not a two-parter. Not a two-parter, but 2 episodes in one. And he's panicking. Can't get off the line. He's wide open. There's no way. Nice hit. The ball took too long. That is the lack of throw power showing up on that play, as that would have been a massively disappointing allowed first down if he had like 90+. But it took too long for the ball to get there, and the guys had a chance to turn around. The punt is pretty bad, and we have the lead with a chance to maybe put it away. Rodriguez almost up to 1,000. What a season he's had. Beatty's got to be at least up to 300 or 400 as well, and maybe did too much there trying to cut it all the way out. Should have just cut it back inside and taken my near first down. But I wanted the damn touchdown, I did. Inside handoff to Rodriguez, a bunch of tight ends on the play, and he's going to get nothing, maybe 2. They're like, hey, you know what's a really good idea? A QB draw. I was like, maybe not, actually, if you don't mind. And we're in trouble. Just about had Cobb, and they got there. That'll be a punt. They're at the 50-yard line. I didn't expect the DB to just completely leave Cobb. He stepped up on it, and I almost kind of like threw that play out at that moment, and then I saw him. I was like, wait, actually, he left him. Look at the blocks. Switched me to the wrong guy. I wanted Mauga, but 7 yards, almost 200 yards total. Slowed him down a little bit compared to the first half, but it's still a ridiculously good game for him yet again. Breaking off every tackle possible, and the blocks are great, and Smoke Mondays looks slow in this game. Great tackle, though. But still a first down yet again. Who would have thought? All right, we're in a press man look. Kind of need to get in there quickly, and we don't get there. Javonte gets taken out very nicely, though. 199 yards on 2nd and 7 now. Start of the 4th quarter for the Steamers. It's a super close matchup across the board. Full 4th quarter remaining. 2nd and 7. What are they going to do? I thought they were going to maybe take a chance. And what a hit by Weatherford, but a hold on by A.J. Brown for 7. Actually 5. And coverage who's on who. Let's get Hicks more to the middle of the field. I can't get off the line. Good tackle, but a first down's a first down. Over 200 officially. Man, coverage making it look like mid. Drop off hard with Weatherford. And wide open, a bad throw, but a first down almost. Gained to A.J. Brown for 8. I'm feeling a run on this, but I think we can at least limit it. And I wasn't wrong, but first down, once again, is a first down. They make it harder on us as well, because like how long a drive this is. We know that they have plenty of time to try and mount another one if they get this and then get the ball back to try and make the comeback. We miss hard, but thankfully the one-on-one tackle works. Javonte still gains 6, though. Oh, Lord, empty backfield. This could actually be the QB sneak we just were recommended ourselves. And it's not, but the corner shot is going to be short to the 1. I mean, let's be realistic, but at the same time, don't give them anything. You know, we're already up by 7, so the worst they can do is go up by 1, and I doubt they would. They'd probably just, you know, run commit gets burned. I'd say they would just go for the extra point, but I guess we'll find out now officially. 7 minutes left. Maybe Hayes can make a crazy play happen. And there you go. Oh, I didn't see that guy. I thought we had it. I thought we did just enough to bounce it all the way. Booty is a little shifty guy, so you never know. Please. That's a good throw. No way he gets to that. Ball just fell flat. Similar to that throw Gino had down the field where the guy's open, but it just took too long to get there. Maybe should have threw it slightly earlier, but I felt like the timing was good on that, and it just, once again, fell flat. Didn't have it. There is nobody on him, and I thought number 38 was going to get him. Still, a gain of 6 when I thought it was going to easily be a first down is pain. And there might have been a chance that that guy could have had it, and he just whiffed. Cobb. Perfect play to Cobb, who is going to get it all the way to the 47-yard line. Bagent's put up some pretty good numbers in this one. I mean, it would be pretty hard to move on from him if he got a breakout because of this game, and then we ended up becoming, you know, getting a star. That's going to be a throwaway. Not going to risk anything crazy on first down. Maybe if it's third, but not for a first. I'm actually kind of half tempted to do that QB draw. They are not on this. And Bagent will run out. It's a disgusting slide, but yet again, it's 35 yards on the ground. It's not common to put up a lot of rushing yards with anyone, let alone a slow whitey. And we floated it. Perfect throw. Kuntz trucking down to the 21, and now Zach Kuntz is injured. Can we please stop? Can we just stay healthy? That's all I ask. Now without our number 1 wide receiver or number 1 tight end. And this could be a touchdown. And that's going to be picked off. Another just flat ball. And freaking Freeland's injured now, tackling the interceptor. His forearm hurts. Am I crazy or is this guy open and we just don't have the throw power? Once again, I waited a little long. Maybe I should throw it right here. Yeah, I mean, I do wait a little long there, but that just feels like maybe he does go upfield too much too. I don't know. What I can say for sure is, though, we blew an opportunity. 5 minutes left, 35 all. From their own 9, they've scored, or they got down the field, and finally a holding call. They got down the field from further out, so let's see if they can do it again, because they're about to be moved back. Hip bursitis always sounds scary, but apparently it's all right, I guess. It's okay. He's fine. He's chilling. He'll come back. I don't know what that means. It's just like a bruise or something. And nobody's on him, but that's pretty good coverage. Does hold on. It was almost like a one-handed left-handed catch. Strained tricep. That's okay. I think he'll be fine as well long term. And again, these guys are getting a little too comfortable with paid time off, and that's a great pick. The lurk with Goodrich puts us right back in position at the 17-yard line. What a takeaway. Looking around for someone to go for and saw that little out. Unbelievable. Look at the diver. Maybe a comeback route. Oh, there's nobody on Cobb. And he gets the first down. Kind of set him up to die there, but it is what it is. I would really prefer not to throw a pick, as like I said, there is a chance Bagent gets that breakout. Oh, nobody's on him, and Rodriguez loses 3. And then on top of it, he gives us the old Michael Jackson. We're going to go out to Bagent. No, yeah, it is Bagent. And that ball is Kind of crazy. Maybe we shouldn't have fought there, as it kind of losses our positioning, it seems. Double post. I mean, this is kind of not the spot to do it on the field, but this is maybe a good enough drawn-out play that Rodriguez just slips in undetected. And he does! Perfect throw! Great route! Dialed up to perfection, and we will take the touchdown lead back. Hell of a game. Will it go to overtime? Maybe I should have went for 2 and just put the pressure even higher on them. Although if we don't get it, then they're playing for the win. To the outside, a lot of congestion. Damn near first down for Thomas. How do we even pick it off with this? Were we supposed to cover like one of the players manually, like manned up, and then I just did the thing? Try to swat it, couldn't, and their running back does the exact same Texas route. Hitting us with a super OG halfback angle. Wow. I didn't know it was that serious out here. Can't get to the running back. That's a great hit. Didn't even really get the low tackle, which is usually what we get to stop those extended plays, but just a straight-up power over the shoulder type of play. Almost 2-minute warning in the second quarter. Around midfield. Left the running back open again. They're getting baited out on this, and Javonte Williams is injured. That changes a lot. And he is walking slowly like our guy, who I believe got knocked out of the game with that injury, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember exactly. See if we can time this with Jones. Going to get Zach Martin and company. And it is a free rush, but we miss. Oh, it's not a free rush. It was a screen pass. Regardless of what you want to call it, it is now a 4th and 10, I believe, with the game on the line. They wanted us manned up with AJ there. That would have been kind of crazy. Can't get to AJ. He's going to take the shot and try to go for the pick. Should have just swatted it, though. And now the Steamers are in a really bad position. Why am I going with the play action, you may ask? That's because I'm an idiot. I realize my mistakes. And that already puts him in a really bad spot to try and win this game. With that, they have like a minute at best. Not even, because it's inches. Oh, no. It was even worse than we imagined. Now it's really bad. It's so bad that you like really should just kneel it out, because they can't really recover bad. And, ooh, I actually almost sold really bad there. I hit LT to try and cut back, and I almost spammed A with it. But I think I let go of LT quick enough. And nobody's on Rodriguez. The field goal doesn't matter too much. It's really all about the clock. I even almost debate not even going for the field goal just because there's a chance at the block, and whether or not that's the case, if we just don't get it, they'll have a better chance at a Hail Mary shot. So we'll kind of see where we're at. If we need it, trying to stay in bounds as much as we can. Fights hard. And yeah, with that clock situation, I don't even think you kick that. I think maybe you just run like a pitch play and just hope that it, takes a bunch of clock off. Block kick wins the game. I mean, that wasn't win the game, but it takes it to overtime. Whereas this doesn't really do a whole lot for them. Keeps them in one possession, but I think it's the smart call. Clock is really in a bad spot here for them, but as long as we don't like make a mistake like fumble or something with the clock wasting, or maybe we just get it. And that'll be 12 seconds left from the 26-yard line. No chance at an error. It's just play deep and don't let some miracle happen, really. Which is why I prefer this over, a potential block field goal, which you can almost argue isn't. What the hell? Kill him, and that will be game. I'm going to say I couldn't even finish my sentence, but you can argue is a miracle, but at the same time, it's doable. I've seen a lot of close calls on those field goal blocks, and I'd not want to see one there. 42-35, though. One hell of a matchup. And the Steamers, who are not having a great year win-loss-wise, have been putting up some pretty close games, though. And it's been a challenging one. We moved to, 5-6. Still can't get to 500 or above. But Tyson Bagent absolutely cooked in the rain. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, 260 yards. Javonte really got limited in that fourth quarter. Finally, Rodriguez was okay. Beatty was pretty good. Receiving, there wasn't much going on. We got a lot of touchdowns, but as far as yards, there wasn't like really any one dude, right? Kuntz was 66 was the most yards. Defensively, Cam Jones with a sack, Weatherford for a sack. Basically just like pressure sacks. Goodrich and Hayes with picks, interception for Clark, and a dubski for the Bisons. Got a couple of upgrades. I don't really care about Azukanma anymore too much, or the tackle. Sure, they might be on the team in the future, especially the tackle, but the upgrades are kind of boring, and I don't really see Ezukanma ever being a guy for us. That injury just really set him back too hard for me. And then I think Bagent, we're going to go strong arm, try to get throw power upgrades, try to get deep accuracy upgrades. That's really the plan. And we get another throw power, 88 throw power. We like to see it. 88 throw power for Bagent. Watch out, Hendon. He just put up an insane game and got another throw power. But let's take a look at our new injury, which hopefully is not too long. 4 weeks for Ronnie Bell. Hendon Hooker, 2 weeks, technically 1 game away from being back, which would be against the Bulls, it seems. Then we have the short week, which we need to take a look at, which is going to be how much XP? 2,500 XP. That is really nice. We also get a boost in morale going forward, which is great news. But here is the Snowhawks next week in Week 13 at home. Speaking of Snowhawks, could we actually see some Snowhawks? As, we're in Alaska, and this snow, it's somewhere. It's building up somewhere, and it is going to juice all over us, which sounds really sus as well. Anyways, though, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate continued support on the channel a ton. Remember, 200 likes, another episode tomorrow, basically, which I don't even know what day this is. I've lost track on the island. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK plays for non-Madden content. And that is basically it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,